Now let's understand about biodiversity. So it simply is defined as variety and variability among the living organisms. So how so let's say there is organism one, there is organism two, and so on organism n. So how different they are. So this is known as biodiversity. So it is essential in an environment uh, to have different uh, what we say different varieties of organism and different variabilities that is present in these organisms. Next, there will be different levels of biodiversity. We can say there is a genetic biodiversity, there is species biodiversity, and ecosystem. So, what does it mean of genetic biodiversity? So, let's say we are humans. So every human has come from the Homo sapiens, but the genes of different the genes of different humans is different. So human one may have gene one, and human two may have gene two, and human three may have gene three. So there will be different genes in different humans, even though everyone come from Homo sapiens. This is called genetic biodiversity. Next is species biodiversity. So it means there will be a variation species. So species one, species two, like tiger is one species, deer is one species. So this is known as species biodiversity. And next is ecosystem biodiversity. So simply example we can say as like we talked earlier, so terrestrial ecosystem is one kind of biodiversity and aquatic ecosystem. This is one kind of biodiversity. So different ecosystems, so terrestrial ecosystem and aquatic ecosystem. So this is known as ecosystem biodiversity. Next, coming to measurement of biodiversity. So biodiversity can be measured actually in two forms. So let's talk about the first form. So one is species richness and species evenness. So what does it mean by species richness? It means number of different species. Let's say species one, species two, and so on species n. So if there are so here there are multiple. If n is more, then it means number of species are more. Means number of different species are there. So it means it is species richness is high. Then what is species evenness? It is simply the relative abundance of species richness. So let's say species 1 is there, species 2 is there, and so on species, let's say 100 species are there. But this species is only, so S1 is the species that is only, that is 100 in number, let's say. And species 2, species 3, and so on, up to species 100, there are only few, like only one species or two species. So only few number. So here S1 is the species which is more in number, and other species are less in number. But here observe species richness is there, but species evenness is not there. So for a sustainable ecosystem, it is important that both species richness and species evenness should be there. Next, let's understand about alpha diversity, beta diversity, and gamma diversity. So, if there is a diversity of organisms within a community, then it is called as alpha diversity. And let's say if diversity of organisms, so we are comparing between the communities, then it is known as beta diversity. Gamma diversity is the whole unit, means over total geographical area. So it is known as a gamma diversity. So we can simply classify as this. So alpha biodiversity is subset of beta diversity is subset of gamma biodiversity, the gamma diversity.